people. I'm sorry there has been a lot of Discworld fan art on this channel recently, but in my defense, this time it isn't for me, it's for my dad. Basically, yesterday when this video goes up, is my dad's 50th birthday, and I wanted to make a sort of comic for him as a gift slash card for his birthday, and basically, Discworld is something that he originally introduced me to, and it's kind of a shared interest of ours and something that we joke about sometimes, and so on and so forth, so that's why I decided to incorporate the Discworld thing into it. And the one thing that my dad likes more than anything in the world is cycling, so my idea for the comic was that Carrot, who's a captain in the City Watch, decides to introduce like bicycles to the police force, and Commander Vimes is not very pleased about this and tells him not to do it, but then he does it anyway. And so basically that's the concept. There's not much to say about it, it's not like overly complicated or anything, but I wanted to make it a comic specifically because that's like another shared interest I have with my dad. Like he's always been very into comic books, and he would read them to me when I was a kid, like Asterix and Tintin and what else? Lucky Luke. And that was kind of our thing when I was a kid, so, and he's always joked for most of my life that he wants me to become a comic book artist when I grow up, so I thought that he would enjoy having me make a comic for him, I guess. There isn't anything special about the methods I used. I needed to do it traditionally because, you know, I wanted to have something physical to actually give my dad instead of just a digital file, and I basically just drew it on a loose piece of printer paper, and I would have done it in my sketchbook, but then it would have been hard to transfer it because, you know, the sketchbook pages are stuck in the sketchbook and I would have had to tear it out anyway. So I just did the good old window as a light box thing and transferred it onto my mixed media paper. I wanted to use the mixed media paper instead of watercolor paper because I knew I was going to do a lot of like small details in the line art. This is only A4, so I didn't want to use my watercolor paper because it's a little bit more textured, so it's a little harder to do line art on it smoothly. So I was afraid of messing it up, so I transferred it with a pencil and then did the line art again with my Microns and then just used my watercolors to color it in. That's basically everything. Happy birthday to my dad, and thank you everyone else for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!